guys, welcome to Tiflydesigns. Forgive the ugly nails. I have to do my nails. Didn't get to, but I just wanted to start my Halloween series. But this is my favorite stamp set for the Halloween season. It's from the Greeting Farm, and I love these little cute little witches. The images are too cute, and I had to get this stamp set, so I purchased it on, like I said, the greetingfarms.com, and it's coming in a future card. So I'm starting the videos by creating some backgrounds for my cards using distress inks. For the first background, we're starting with fossilized amber, wild honey, spice marmalade, and crackling campfire. And black soot would be one of the colors I'll be using in various backgrounds. And I'm listing or mentioning the colors in the order that I'm using them. So wild honey, fossilized amber was the first, then wild honey, etc. As I'm blending, I'm going back and forth between the colors so that we don't have like a harsh line between the colors. We just want like a continuous blend. So we're going back and forth between the colors to eliminate our lines. For our second background, we're starting with black soot this time. And we did end the first one with black soot at the bottom. So we're starting with black soot this time, and then we're going to wilted violet and then seedless preserves. For this one, we started with seedless preserve. Then we're going to use crackling campfire and wild honey. Then we decided to go into the blues, and we're starting with chipped sapphire, blueprint sketch, broken china, and then we're going to add some black soot in between. We also added a little bit of faded jeans to add. We're trying to create a sky where there's blues and different color blues, but we can still see some white through the blues. Then this background, we add a circle to create like a moon. So we use some masking paper to mask out the moon, and then we're using the colors we're using is black soot. Then we go to chip sapphire, blueprint sketch, broken china, and we add a little bit of salvage patina at the bottom. And we will be using this background in the card today. We're making a slimline card, and for this one we used the moon, the masking paper again, to create a moon area. So we started with Wilted Violet, which is the lightest color. Sealess Preserves was next. Dusty Concord. We added a very dark purple, which is the Dusty Concord, and a black soot, a little bit of black soot at the end. So this is the background I'm going to be using in the card for today. The other backgrounds you will see in future cards. But I'm starting by adding some of the Salmon Says white pigment ink around the moon to create some, what do you call that? Some, you know what I'm saying, some reflection of light around the moon. And just illumination, that sounds better, around the moon. And we're just using a touch of the white and go all around the moon. Then we're using this new nighttime sky stencil from Lawn Fawn, and we're using the part with the little circles to add some character to the moon. So we're using the Distress Ink Ice Spruce, and this is kind of a grayish, bluish, greenish light color that I love to use at Christmas time, but we're just going to use it to add a little color to the moon. Now the moon have those little circles in it. Oops, some of the pigment ink was still left on the brush, but it's fine. And we're just going to add just a little color. Then to create the scene on our background, we're using this Monster Parade die set from whimsystamps. We're also using this rubber stamp from whimsystamps also, and it's called Graveyard Scene. And we're going to stamp it in, we don't want it to be too dark, but we're going to stamp it with some Memento Tuxedo black ink at the bottom because it creates a graveyard scene. Then we're gonna cut out all of the images from the die set in black, and I use some white cardstock, gluing the black on top of the white, just slightly offset, so you can see some white. I want to create the illusion that the moon is shining from the side of the monsters. But before I glue my images on, I put a little bit of pearl craft ink, just some plain cheap craft ink, and add a little water, and I'm just gonna add some splashes on my scene, and I also add some plain water. So I needed a little backs for my scene, and I couldn't find anything with some fine little backs, so I used also from whimsystamps the Halloween Scarecrow die set, and it has some little backs in the scene, so I just use those and add them to my background, add my images to the background, and add it to a black card base. Then I was on a mission to find a sentiment, and I couldn't find one until I saw this sentiment that says happy monstering, and it's from another whimsy stamp set, and this one is called Monster Close-Ups. And I just used that happy monstering. I stamped it with some Versamark ink and add some white embossing powder, cut it out a little, not perfect, like jaggedy, and I just added to above the scene. So that's it for my first card in my Halloween series. I hope you guys enjoy and hope you like it. Leave me some comments in the description box, and I'll see you for the next video. Again, thank you for visiting. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you then. Bye.